What's going on, Weekend Hangover Nation? I'm your boy Surf, and I'm back with another Undrafted podcast. Today I'm talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers and their undrafted class, or a couple players that have a chance of making their team. And the first kid I'm going to talk about is a DB by the name of Askew-Henry. He played defensive back at West Virginia. He's 5'11", 202 pounds. Not a terrible size, not exceptionally large player either, but his 2018 stats read as followed: 55 tackles, 5 for a loss, and 2 interceptions. Henry played a ton over his 4-year career at West Virginia, 49 games to be exact. His tape shows that he's got tremendous vision. He sees the play develop, and he's a good enough athlete where he's able to get there. The problem is, I don't feel like Henry, at least it doesn't show up on film, that Henry has good natural instincts. So he has a tendency to over-pursue, and he takes himself out of the play. He's got decent area short quickness with good hip mobility, and he possesses really good long speed to keep up on deep routes. That's one thing I really like about Askew-Henry, is his ability to be versatile. He can play in the slot, he can play cornerback, he can play deep safety. So I really do like Henry. I think he's got some game. But again, I have to harp on his lack of natural instincts at the safety position. He has a tendency of just taking himself out of plays. He takes poor angles, whether it's on coming up and overrunning a play when helping out against a run, or he takes himself completely out of position on deep plays. And I'm not sure that's something he can learn. Sometimes it just comes naturally, sometimes for kids it doesn't. But he's definitely a pro-level athlete. So Henry might have a shot. Maybe if he gets right with the right DB coach, maybe that is something he can learn. All right, so moving on. My next player that I want to talk about is a running back out of Colorado by the name of Trayvon McMillan. He's 5'11", 208, and his 2018 stats read as followed: 201 carries for 1,009 yards and 7 touchdowns. He was a graduate transfer from Virginia Tech. He looked like a future star when he started out his career at Virginia Tech. As a freshman, he had 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns, but he never quite took that next step. Honestly, he plateaued at Virginia Tech. They had a better additional running back talent that overpassed him, and he shined a little bit in Colorado, though. He had a nice senior year. Now, some of the things that jumped out at me with McMillan were his ability in the passing game. He showed some big play ability, especially in Colorado. His patience as a runner was really impressive as well. He does a good job allowing blocks to develop in front of him. He has got really deceptively quick short area bursts and does a good job of pushing piles after contact for such a small back. On the negative side of his game tape, I see he lacks elusive traits in the open field. He's got difficulty really breaking free once he breaks free. And on film, sometimes his patience gets him in trouble. He's a little too east and west and not enough just put the foot in the ground and turn it up and get upfield, you know what I mean? But, hey, you know what I mean? This is why he went undrafted. Okay, so this was the Pittsburgh Steelers undrafted class, and I'm your boy Surf. Catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe, all that good stuff.